Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, October 20. The Health Ministry has committed additional resources as needed to deal with an infection affecting some newborns at the University Hospital of the West Indies and the Cornwall Regional Hospital. At a press briefing Tuesday morning, Portfolio Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson said the ministry was placing renewed focus on infection control and sanitation in healthcare facilities.
In order to strengthen infection prevention and control procedures and practices, the ministry has engaged a medical microbiologist at the central level who is charged with visiting and working with other facilities to ensure that these practices are kept at a standard that is acceptable.
Minister Ferguson says routine audits will be carried out to ensure that these practices are maintained, while the microbiologist at the UWI Hospital is conducting training sessions with the health teams. Health officials, meanwhile, say the cause of the infection is no mystery and that appropriate treatment is being administered.
The organism Klebsiella features very highly, and you see the list on the left. Those are some of the organisms: Klebsiella, coagulase negative staph, Enterobacter, Serratia, Staphylococcus aureus. So is there anything we can do to actually prevent these infections? And these are some of the things that we have been paying attention to. Hand hygiene and all that goes with that. Breast milk. It is thought that babies who are fed by breast milk do better than those who are formula fed. And also to make sure that we have a clean environment.
The health minister says the ministry is getting support from its international partners who have committed technical support and any additional help necessary. The island's food import bill declined by 4.5% in 2014 when compared to the corresponding period the year before. Jamaica Agricultural Society President Senator Norman Grant says that works out a savings of $5 million. Senator Grant concludes that this means local production is up and consumers are buying more Jamaican produce.
Would like to invite all Jamaicans to be a part of our 12th anniversary celebration as we work on enhancing the Grow What We Eat, Eat What We Grow movement.
Senator Grant was speaking at the launch of the 12th annual Eat Jamaican campaign being held under the theme Grow What We Eat, Eat What We Grow. Government has taken another step to protect the country against the threat of harmful foreign plants and animals with the launch of the Jamaica Invasive Species Database, the JISD. The database is the first comprehensive portal in Jamaica, providing information on how alien invasive species are brought into the island, where they're located, and the extent of their invasion and more. National Environment and Planning Agency Executive Anthony McKenzie noted that along with this new database, a permit or license will now be required to import or introduce any flora or fauna into Jamaica.
Operation of a pet store facility and the operation of a zoo, we have a number of them now, will now require permits. The idea is that we want to ensure that the conditions are right to prevent the introduction of species into the wild that has those invasive characteristics.
The JISD is being implemented by the National Environment and Planning Agency. It was developed under the National Biodiversity Strategic and Action Plan project, which is funded by the United Nations Development Programme. Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller has reiterated her administration's commitment to advancing sport on the island, even as she celebrated our athletes at a reception last Friday night.
Thank you, everyone, every one of you, for demonstrating to the people of our nation the importance of willpower, tenacity, and determination.
The reception was held at Vale Royal and was in honor of Jamaica's contingent to the recent IAAF World Championships in Beijing, China. Mrs. Simpson-Miller also used the occasion to point to infrastructure upgrades and the recent launch of an athlete's insurance scheme as evidence that the government was serious about their welfare. As the island celebrated Heroes' Day Monday, the Prime Minister and Leader of the Opposition encouraged unity for prosperity and active participation of all Jamaicans.
Let us use diligence, personal development, education, wealth creation, and faith in God to lift ourselves to new heights of progress and achievement.
Change for the better will only happen if you participate. You owe it to our heroes, who did not fall to the view that leaving things as they are was an option.
And finally, 222 outstanding Jamaicans received national recognition at the 2015 ceremony of investiture and presentation of national honors and awards. The ceremony, held at King's House on Monday, saw Jamaicans receiving awards for contributions to national development in various disciplines. Among them, Dr. Glenford Christian, who was invested with the Order of Jamaica for invaluable contribution to the pharmaceutical industry. Ambassador Derek Heaven was also recognized for distinguished service to the public sector and sterling leadership to the sugar industry. Media professionals Faye Ellington, Gary Allen and Ralston Hyman were also presented with awards. And parliamentarians Philip Paulwell, Dr. Wickham McNeil and Fitz Jackson also received recognition for 20 years of distinguished service to Parliament. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.